April is National Garden Month, and there is no better time to add a burst of earthly flavors to some of your favorite recipes. I agree.
Yes. I love the sound of that. I love what the smell is happening in here. Look at this.
Look at this.
The Green Witch's Guide to Magical Plants and Flowers. Hoo unlocks the secrets hiding in your garden that go far beyond their tasty infusions and added color to your dish.
Well, this is good news for me because I have a cilantro plant that is currently perishing on my kitchen window. So I have questions. Joining us this morning with the surprising uses and meanings for plants and flowers to keep in mind when brewing up your next meal is Susan Ottaviano of Two Green Witches. Susan, it is a pleasure meeting you.
It's wonderful to be here.
Thank you for
Thanks
being
so
here.
much.
Susan told us in the break she does the cooking portion of this business. And
The
you're
recipes?
also the recipes.
She's the food stylist.
She's the food stylist.
She illustrated the book.
I illustrated. It's a fully illustrated guide to plants and flowers, and my partner Chris is the writer, and he's the plant guy. He knows everything about plants, and I'm the artist, and I know everything about food because yes, I am a food stylist, and I developed the recipes for our
There
book.
they are.
Yeah.
They're
now,
all vegan.
Would you call him a plant? Would that be a botanist?
I'd
or does
say
he-
he's a plant guru.
a plant guru.
You can ask him any question
The
about
plant
plants,
guru.
and he knows it.
Fantastic.
Okay, so
maybe
talk
he'll
to-
be the one to call about your cilantro plant.
Yes, I will ask Chris tonight what he thinks
Please
about this.
do.
cilantro.
Get him on the horn.
I really, you know, because plants come to my house to die.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I would like to change that, if at all possible. Talk to us about the book, the conventional wisdom behind putting something together, because I do believe that there is medicinal property in everything that we ingest.
Absolutely. And a green witch, that's what we are, is someone who uses magical plants and flowers to enhance their life and to make things a little bit better. And our book is about love. That's mostly it's about love. We also do things about protection and wealth and different items like that, but mostly it's about love. So this is a wonderful lunch you could serve to your someone that you, either your significant other or someone who you'd like to fall in love with.
Really?
Yes, it's a bit of a love
And
spell.
not just because food is the way, the stomach is the way to the heart,
Right.
but because of what you're going to tell us, the background behind each of these pieces are. So without further ado, first thing we have here, this delicious pesto dish.
Yes, so we made, this is, all of our recipes are vegan, so we made a pesto with walnuts. You can use any nut, but we use walnuts in ours. And ours is a little bit witchier with basil, mint, and spinach in it. So it's got a lot
I
of...
just dug right into that.
That's like the trinity
Yes, it's very
of stuff.
fresh and light and wonderful for spring. So a little garlic. This is vegan cheese, because as I said, we're all vegan.
Okay.
And we mix that together, and this we served over a pasta. But you could make it with, you could serve it with a salad, and pestos are great for sauces.
Yeah.
They're great with fish, even though that, you know,
I like
that's
to
not
just
vegan.
take a crunchy bread.
Yes,
crunchy
bread with
bread.
pesto is amazing.
Yeah.
Toast that bread.
Yummy,
Oh,
yummy.
you're a pioneer.
Delicious.
Can you tell us about the meaning behind some of the herbs?
Yes. So, like I said, everything here is mainly for love, but it's also for mint is for luck. Basil is also for wealth. The walnuts have a great energy boost and vitamins and minerals. Garlic is for protection.
And not just against the vampires?
No.
No, but it's also very well. It's very good for you, garlic.
Good,
So
'cause I
it's
love
a good. You know, our book is also about. We do something called magical mindfulness, and it's really just kind of manifesting your ideas to make your life better and to go after your goals. So that's what we're sort of focused on in our practice.
I love this.
I could get behind all of this.
Me too. You made this beautiful pesto.
So now
But
we're going
you
to make
also
this.
have the salad.
Yeah, so we're going to make this little herb salad for
do
you.
it.
So we started out with 3 herbs here. We have arugula, mint, and parsley. It's mostly a parsley salad. Parsley is for protection, and mint again is for
Luck.
luck. Thank you. And
Basil's for wealth. That's all I remember.
So we're
I just remember they were all for something that I would like.
all something that we
All
need.
desirable
So we have
things.
different spells and things to do to
Now, are you
specifically.
supposed to be saying anything as you're doing this?
Sometimes we have little magical incantations
Okay.
for our little spells and stuff like that. I actually
fun.
didn't come up with an incantation for today, but I'll think about it maybe.
Think
I'll
about
come
it
up with
and
it.
then give us a call.
Yeah.
So you took all of these herbs that
Yes.
are beautiful, by the way.
So we have the parsley, arugula, and
Look at that.
and mint, right?
Look at this
So
little
we're going to
device.
add that. I cut them up. You're going to cut them up a little bit better than I did.
So you put some whole,
Yeah.
some chopped.
And an herb salad is just so refreshing. It's just
Yes.
a really great thing to have.
Absolutely,
And this one
especially
is
for right
really
now.
lemony. So the idea would be to maybe put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours to get
Yeah.
To get all the
lemoned
flavors
up.
going.
Yeah.
And then
the
we have our
farro,
fado.
please.
Yeah,
I
so
love
farro is a
fado.
nutritious grain. It's kind of amazing, and it's a wonderful base for that.
It sure
then we
is.
have the scallions that we're putting in there.
Fantastic.
Just the green parts? Or
No, I
both?
put the whole thing
Okay,
in.
good. I like that.
I love using the whole.
And then
the whole
we're
thing.
going
I don't like
to
to waste.
lemon it up. Yes,
I love it.
which is recycled. So
Yes.
we don't want to waste. and
Which
we
is
wanna-
recycle.
recycle.
Yes.
Noted.
So if you didn't know that, so
Excellent.
this way, we use all parts of
what the earth is giving
vegetables.
you.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Beautiful.
So we're gonna lemon this
The
up,
juice
Oh, I
of
love
two
the- I
lemons.
love- I love what's happening over
Smells
here.
really good.
and then we're gonna do a little salt
Ah,
and pepper.
yes. Oh man. Oh, that's a nice coarse salt.
I will. Yes.
Yeah, it's a nice
She
Malden
means
salt.
business.
Malden.
Susan,
And then we're going to do the wood is also a wonderful thing for witches. You want to use things that are natural, just from the earth.
I will
For
say
about a wood.
this. Oh, wait. Get to the edible flowers.
Yes. Okay. So then now we're going to
Give it a nice toss.
give it a nice toss,
Oh, I like this.
and then at this point, you would put it in the refrigerator, and let it the flavors kind of marinate.
Yep.
And then afterwards, you put a little olive oil.
Oh my goodness.
And I have this in my little witch's brew bottle.
I love that.
It's a little potion.
And then do you garnish with
Yes,
the
so
flour?
we're garnishing with the edible flowers. Now, the flowers are also for luck, love, passion,
Love,
and
passion.
peace. Sue.
And peace.
Peace.
Love,
I
passion,
do.
and peace.
Now, I'm a gal that knows her way around the kitchen.
Yeah?
Yes.
I love to cook. And I will say this. There is something about the intentionality of cooking.
Yes.
And there is something to be said of the emotion you bring to your food.
Yes.
And also
is
when
kind
eating.
of like how is kind of how the people will receive
Exactly.
your food. So I co-sign to all of this, mostly because of you, mostly because of how delicious this
Oh,
looks.
that's
Hold on.
So now we're going to add these little flowers. These are pansies. Aren't they sweet?
You can eat those.
Pansy.
And yes, you can.
There's Pansy. Look how
Yes.
cute she
Hey.
is. She's very cute, like you. Here we go.
And just
And that's it.
freshen up. So you serve this with your
pesto.
Beautiful. Let me get you a fork to try it.
And you
Okay,
have
I'll be
love.
trying the
Yes,
pesto.
and you have luck.
By the
These
way-
are just one of our magic spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you want the rest of them, the Green Witch's Guide to Magical Plants and Flowers hit shelves June 6th. It's right around the corner.
Yes.
Thank you.
Susan, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Pleasure.
for coming. Enjoy.
Okay.